Okay, I'm down doing a critiques for one of our members, Autoresponder. Okay, I've just logged into his GetResponse account, and under the message follow-up message, okay, this is what I see. All right. The first thing I notice is that the emails are quite messy. All right, so as you can see, there are like tons of them. All right. So what I suggest is to make your emails tidy. Right, so if this is the email that you want to use, keep this. But if this is a draft and these are the emails that you don't want to use, what I suggest is that you delete the message. Okay, make it tidy. You delete the message that is useless, that you don't think you are using. Right, so make sure that the emails run smooth. So day one will be here, first email will be here, second email, third email, fourth email. Right now these are all draft which you will not be using. So I strongly suggest that you delete the emails here so that you will have a clear idea what type of email you are sending out. Okay, as you can see here, it's quite difficult for me to look through as there are way too many things down here. Okay, so let's look at the emails. Let's look at the emails and see whether how good is the email, how well formatted. Okay, so this is the title, this is number of day, this is the email that is going to send out immediately. Okay, when someone opt in. Okay, the title looks fine. Okay, now as I said before, it, it is better if you do not use the whole width of this autorespondent. Okay, although the recommended width is here, what I suggest is that you use somewhere in the middle, as a gauge. Okay, because I still feel that this is way too long. In fact, the shorter it is, the easier for people to digest the email. Right, so you may want to use the center part as a gauge. So from here we just key in enter. All right, to clear up the format and make it much easier to read. Okay, let me just go through this first sentence, first paragraph. Okay, one thing is that some of you may have copy and paste the emails, the articles into your get response. Okay, but because they are formatted differently, the text is formatted differently. If you want to use full stop, you may want to retype it again. Okay, let me see what he wants. Before. Okay. Okay. Okay, as you can see, it's more tidier and it's much easier to read and digest. Alright, and there are times when I see a lot of people like to use words like this, impossible. Alright, so when you are structuring your articles or when you're writing emails, you must write your emails like you are speaking to someone else. So whenever you write emails, speak it out instead of typing it out, and think and type it out. Speak it out and type it out. Okay, it's much easier this way. When you talk, most of the time we will say things like, "Is it impossible?" instead of "impossible." Uh, and Okay, so you may want to learn by speaking it out. You are basically like you are basically like having a conversation with your prospects. Okay, it's just that it is in words form. Alright, so don't think that article you need to write like a book, but in fact it's only about conversation. Okay, now same thing. I will go through this right now. Okay. Okay, I see that there are some text break over here, which I don't understand why. Okay, you should actually make sure that it's formatted well. Alright. Right, so as we go down, okay, I won't spend the time going through all this. Okay, let me see what else we need. Okay, uh, okay, here is the call to action. All right, the call to action. So you want to skyrocket your self-esteem and boost your confidence. No need to write. There's no need to write yes. You can just write visit or click here. Okay. The first thing is that okay. The last thing that I need you to take note of is that there's no name. There's no signature. Alright, so you may want to key in your name down here. Right now, if you were to send out this email, I will definitely tell you many people will think this is a spam email. Okay, because your name is not there. Then why are you scared of hiding your name? You know, if you're not spamming people, put your name there so that people can relate to you. Okay, so this guy is Anthony Teo. Okay, so you may want to write give let me see what else you want to add in. Uh, to your beautiful skin, something like that. To your beautiful skin, Anthony Teo. Right, so let's enter all the way down and put a full stop. Okay, so I'll pause the video for a while once so that I can go through the whole emails. Okay, I just went through the whole email. Now, as you can see, let me scroll through. Do you think it's much easier to read right now? Yeah, yeah, it's so much easier to read. Okay, so what you should do is format the email well, and for every sentence, for every paragraph, you know, sometimes I feel that this is way too long. Okay, you may want to cut this down into two paragraph. Okay, so normally what I do is for every sentence or every two sentence, depend on the length, you know, I will break it out into a paragraph. Okay, the maximum I will go is this length. Right, so usually if your paragraph is this short, it is very good. Okay, it's easier for people to digest. Okay, so here's some of the mistakes that Anthony has made. You know, so you may want to fine tune your emails and make sure that it's being properly formatted and it doesn't look like spam emails.